Look at you. Just look at you. Sitting there, scrolling through your feed at 2 a.m., watching some 20-year-old kid with a fake tan and a rented Ferrari tell you that you can retire by 30. You are nodding along, eyes glazed over, thinking you have finally found the secret sauce to escaping your miserable 9 to 5. Well, wake up, sunshine. You are not watching a blueprint for freedom. You are watching a commercial for your own financial execution. I am Joe Swanson, and I am here to tell you the truth that your favorite wealth guru is too busy counting your money to mention. This whole FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early, has turned into a flaming dumpster fire of misinformation. You think saving 50% of your meager salary and dumping it into an index fund is going to let you sip margaritas on a beach? For the next 60 years, are you mentally deficient or just bad at basic addition? Let us look at your typical Tuesday. You are miserable. You hate your boss, you hate your cubicle, and you hate that your lunch consists of a sad, soggy sandwich. You brought it from home to save money. You have been told that if you suffer now, if you skip every latte and live like a monk in a cardboard box, you will be a millionaire by 35. But here is what they do not tell you. $1 million in 2026 is not retire on a yacht money. It is hope I do not get a toothache money. By the time you reach your goal, inflation will have chewed through your purchasing power like a termite in a log cabin. You are being sold a dream of leisure while you are actually being prepared for a life of high-end beggary. You will not be free. You will be a slave to a spreadsheet, terrified every time the market drops 0.5%, because that is your grocery money evaporating in real time. Stop the video right now. Put down the Kool-Aid. Over the next 20 minutes, I am going to systematically dismantle every lie you have been told about early retirement. I am going to show you the math that your gurus pray you never see. We are going to talk about the guru ecosystem, the brutal reality of inflation, and why your retirement plan is actually just a slow-motion car crash. Buckle up, kid. It is time for a reality check. Prepare to have your delusions shattered by the cold, hard truth of the market. Welcome to the circus. If you have spent more than 5 minutes on the internet, you have seen him. The guru. He is usually 30 seconds into a YouTube ad, standing in front of a glass mansion in Malibu that he definitely does not own. He is wearing a watch that costs more than your college tuition, and he is talking about passive income, like it is a magical fountain. But let me pull back the curtain on this little theater production. You see, these guys are not in the business of investing. They are in the business of selling the idea of investing. It is a classic feedback loop of stupidity. Step 1. Rent a supercar for a weekend. Step 2. Film 45 videos in different outfits. Step 3. Tell a bunch of broke, desperate people that you have a secret system that the big banks are terrified of. Step 4. Charge those people $2,000 for a mastermind course that is basically just a rebranded Wikipedia page. Hey, Chad, nice Lambo. I was looking at your Freedom Accelerator course. You say I can retire in 2 years? By following your vibration wealth strategy. Can I see your audited brokerage statements for the last 5 years? Whoa, Joe, you are vibrating at a very low frequency right now, man. That is poor person energy. You do not need statements. You need a mindset shift. My strategy is proprietary. I use AI-driven blockchain integrated algorithms to front-run the market. But I can only show you that inside the diamond tier Discord for $3,000. Listen here, you pompadoured pipsqueak. If your algorithm is so good at printing money, why are you screaming at a camera? Trying to sell me a PDF? If I had a machine that turned lead into gold, I would not be selling manuals on Etsy. I would be the quietest, richest man on the planet. You just do not get it, Joe. I am doing this to give back. Give back? The only thing you are giving back is the keys to that rental car before the agency charges you a late fee. That is the guru ecosystem in a nutshell. They do not make money from the market. They make money from you. Their net worth is built on the backs of people who are too tired from their 9-to-5s to realize they are being played. Predicting the past is easy. Betting your entire future on a guru's projection is a one-way ticket to your cousin's basement. All right, class is in session. Put away your vision boards and your manifestation journals, grab a calculator and a pencil, and grab a shot of something stiff because we are about to look at the numbers. And let me tell you, the numbers do not care about your vibes. They do not care if you deserve a break. They are cold, hard, and currently they are laughing at your retirement plan. The FIRE gurus love to talk about the 4% rule. They tell you that if you save 25 times your annual expenses, you can live off the withdrawals forever. Sounds simple, right? If you spend $40,000 a year, you just need $1 million. Boom. Retirement. You are 30. You have got $1 million in an index fund, and you think you are set for life. Stop the video right now. Open the calculator app on that $1,200 iPhone you bought on a payment plan. Let us talk about inflation, the silent assassin. The Federal Reserve targets 2% inflation, but we all know that is a fairy tale told to keep the peasants from rioting. Real-world inflation, the stuff that actually matters like healthcare, energy, and decent food, is often much higher. Even at a modest 3%, your $40,000 lifestyle today will cost you over $72,000 in 20 years. In 40 years, when you are 70 and your knees are creaking louder than my wheelchair, you will need nearly $130,000 just to maintain the exact same standard of living. Suddenly, that $1 million nest egg looks like a plastic piggy bank in a hurricane. But it gets worse. Let us look at the receipt autopsy of a retired 30-year-old. The guru says, live on $2,000 a month in Bali. It is cheap. Okay, let us break that down. Health insurance. When you are 25, you feel invincible. When you are 55 and your body starts falling apart, you need real insurance. In the U.S., a private plan can run $1,000 a month. That is half your Bali budget gone on one line item. The black swan tax. Your laptop dies. You need a root canal. Your aging parents need help. These are not accidents. They are mathematical certainties over a 60-year retirement horizon. If your budget is tight at age 30, you are just temporarily poor. Now, let us look at the sequence of returns risk. If the stock market drops 20% in the first 2 years of your retirement, while you are still withdrawing money to pay for your organic avocado toast, your portfolio is dead. It will never recover. You will be 80 years old, eating cat food, wondering why Chad Crypto did not mention a bear market in his $2,000 PDF. Let us play a game. It is called real life, and unlike Chad Crypto's trading simulator, there is no reset button. We are going to fast forward 20 years. It is 2046. You are 50 years old. You retired at 30 with your $1 million portfolio, feeling like a genius. For the first 5 years, it was great. You traveled, you blogged about your freedom, and you looked down on the sheep still working their 9-to-5s. But then the simulation starts glitching. Year 2035, the sideways decade. The stock market did not crash, but it did not grow either. It just sat there. Meanwhile, your budget is being eaten alive by a new era of hyperinflation in basic commodities. Suddenly, your $2,000 a month is not buying a beach lifestyle. It is buying a shared room in a hostel and 2 meals of instant noodles. Year 2040, the healthcare wall. You are 50 now. That invincible feeling you had at 30 is gone. You need a minor surgery, nothing crazy. But because you have not had a real job in 20 years, you have 0 employer-sponsored benefits. and a massive gap in your Social Security contributions. The bill comes to $50,000. You have to sell a huge chunk of your portfolio during a market dip to pay for it. Hey, NPC friend, come over here. Tell the folks how the dream is going. Hey, Joe, I just got off my shift at the Amazon drone delivery warehouse. I had to go back to work 5 years ago. My safe withdrawal rate did not account for the 2038 currency reset. I applied for a management position, but the HR bot laughed at me. I have a 20-year gap on my resume, where I just traveled and vibrated. To the modern economy, I am not a free man. I am a prehistoric relic with no updated skills. I am 50 years old, competing with 20-year-olds who have AI-integrated brains, and I am losing. Ouch. Those 5 years of freedom cost me 40 years of security. I am going to be working until the day I die, and I will probably die on a warehouse floor. This is the resume death spiral. When you retire early, you are not just stopping work. You are stopping your human capital appreciation. The world moves fast. If you spend your 30s on a beach, you are deleting yourself. All right, enough with the doom and gloom. I have spent the last 15 minutes destroying your dreams, so it is only fair I give you a reality-based map to follow. If you want to be free, stop looking at the exit sign and start looking at the foundation. Real financial freedom is not about how much you can save. It is about how much you can command. Here is your no bullshit roadmap. Step 1. Abandon the safe mindset. If your plan relies on the index fund giving you 7% a year while you do nothing, you are a passenger, not a captain. In a volatile world, safe is the new dangerous. You need to invest in human capital first. Build a skill that makes you indispensable. Whether it is AI integration, high-stakes negotiation, or specialized engineering, become the person the world has to pay. Your ability to earn is the only asset that inflation cannot touch. Step 2. Build cash flow engines, not just portfolios. A portfolio is a pile of wood. A cash flow engine is a forest that grows back as you cut it. You want assets that pay you while you sleep, but assets that you have some level of control over. Small businesses, specialized real estate, intellectual property. If you cannot influence the outcome, you are just gambling with a longer timeline. Step 3. Radical defensive auditing. Stop skipping lattes and start auditing the big three: taxes, interest, and fees. You are worried about a $5 coffee. While the government is taking 30% of your labor, the bank is taking 7% on your mortgage. And your low-fee index fund is skimming off the top of your retirement. Learn the tax code. Refinance your life. Stop being a voluntary victim of the financial system's plumbing. Step 4. The anti-fragile buffer. Do not retire until your passive income covers 200% of your luxury lifestyle, not your minimalist lifestyle, your luxury one. Why? Because life happens, markets crash, pandemics hit. You need a buffer so big that a 50% drop in the market does not even change the brand of scotch you buy. Hey kid, look at me. Freedom is not about sitting on a beach until your brain turns to mush. That is just a slow death. True freedom is the ability to choose your work, to work on your terms with people you actually like. It is about power, not leisure. Final challenge: go back to your spreadsheet. Delete the early retirement tab, replace it with expansion. Ask yourself, how can I make myself worth 10 times more in the next 3 years? Now, turn off this video. I am Joe Swanson. Get to work.